Have you ever heard that little voice inside your head that keeps telling you, I don't have time, I don't have energy, I will start when things get easier? Well, the sad truth is, they never really do. Because the problem isn't that you don't have time, the problem is that you've put yourself on pause. This isn't a motivational video, this is a reality for people like you and me who want to feel alive again but don't want to sacrifice their time with their families. I will show you not a diet, not a hack, but a couple universal principles that will change the way your body gives you back energy for good. You need to understand your body. Your body is like a machine. It can adapt and it will do it for your good even if you're making it harder for it. To put it simply, imagine that your body is the engine. Your hormones are the language that the engine is using to talk to the software. And your daily habits, well, they are the program telling it what to do. Your body isn't sabotaging you, it's just responding to what you are giving it. Look, the hormones aren't just a magic thing, they are a communication. They are like the language that your body uses. Cortisol says, we're in danger, you need to save energy. Your insulin says, we've got fuel, save it. Ghrelin, on the other hand, says, time to eat. This is why you feel hungry. And the interesting thing about ghrelin is that it's not really based on if you're really hungry, it's based more on the time. That's the reason why when it's late, if you're used to eating at 7 o'clock, let's say, you will get hungry even if you just ate like 2 hours ago. Because it's based on habits, not on how hungry you actually are. It's based on your habits. So if you're eating at the same time, you're telling the ghrelin that it's all good, we will eat, everything is fine. And the last, well, they're not the last, but the last we will scratch is leptin, which is saying to your body, we're good, don't worry, you can stop. So that's when you've eaten enough food, or actually your body recognizes enough leptin. This is when you feel full, feel stuffed. This is the hormone for it. So you understand now that the hormones aren't just a magical thing that we don't understand and they are magic. They're actually just the language your body is speaking. But when you're living in a constant stress situations with high cortisol, poor sleep, not real rest, all these signals get scrambled and your body doesn't understand what's going on and it's trying to survive. So it's using every bit of energy, which is calories. Calories is energy. It's trying to store as much as possible because it's understanding from the situation you're in that you're just trying to survive. You're in danger. You need to store. Let's imagine you are a couple hundred years ago or even further than that. People back then didn't need to track their calories. They were trying to eat as much as possible just so they can stay alive. The problem is that with our generation, especially, where we don't have any movement at all. We're sitting on the laptop, working from home or from the office, sitting down, then in the car, then at home, laying on the couch, watching TV. So we don't burn almost anything of the calories that we've just eaten. Plus the food that we're eating is ultra processed, so many more calories than it used to be. So this is our problem now. We need to move, we need to track our calories if needed. You don't have to exactly count how many calories you ate, but there are some principles that you can use just to make things easier. To think about what you're eating. Is this going to help your goals? Stuff that I've talked about. So when you're not moving and your hormones are mixed up, the language of your body is mixed up, this is when the paradox happens. Because you're eating less and you're gaining more weight. You go running and you gain more weight. You try to do stuff and the first week you don't see results, you just give up. And that's a constant spiral you're going in. And that is not because you're weak mentally. This is because your body is working against you because it doesn't understand that you're trying to lose weight. It thinks that you're just trying to survive. And the key here is to show it that it's safe through food, movement, and rest, so that it starts speaking the language of growth and not survival. You also need to know that there is no just golden formula. If you scrolled enough in the internet, you've heard it. The 5-minute workout, the golden principle of veganism, of not eating meat, not eating vegetables, not eating whatever. But if you haven't understood that already, let me be the one telling. They don't work. They're just there to make you feel bad and then to sell you their own golden formula so they can take your money. It's just marketing. The truth, there's no golden formula. It's just movement, sleep, rest, having good time with your family, and actually enjoying your life. It comes from making things easy for yourself. Because the people that are actually successful, it's not because they're some special talented people. It's because they've made it so easy for themselves that it's almost impossible for them to fail. And the next thing is that you need to understand that your metabolism isn't a punishment, it's an adaptation. Your metabolism isn't slow or broken, it's simply learning from you what you're giving it. And if you're giving it chaos, it will give you back chaos. Understandable, right? And if you bring it stability, it becomes predictable. The body doesn't break, it adapts. And when you start speaking its language through sleep, movement, good food, rest, and calm, it starts coming back to you. Not because you found the secret, it's because you stopped getting in its way. For example, if you look in the movement and exercise, many people exercise just so they can burn the calories, which in other words is to burn energy. But movement doesn't burn energy, it creates it. When you move regularly, your cells build more mitochondria, which is like imagine little batteries in your muscles that give you more energy, better mood, better sleep, sharper focus, less hunger, and that's biology. Just because your body learns to adapt. Another thing is that you need small wins. If you have too big of a goal and you don't see results fast, you will give up. But every big change happens with just one little I'll just try. And I will try today, not tomorrow, because tomorrow never comes. Don't wait just for motivation, because motivation comes after the action. One extra glass of water in the morning, walking to the store, not going by car if it's close enough, if it's like 10 kilometers away, I understand you. But just try to think about those things, to add more exercise, more movement into your day, just so your body understands it's safe. And you can tell yourself, I did something. I'm one step closer to my goal. That's a small win that is going to push you forward, one thing after another. The wheel is spinning, and you actually are motivated. That's how the momentum begins, and that's how your motivation comes, and you see your goals happening. All these things that I told you, they're simple, they're universal, and everybody can do them. But they're your way to your goals. And they're exactly part of what I do with the people I work with. I help them make the changes easy, real, and suitable for their lifestyle. We remove guilt and rebuild trust with their own bodies. I'm talking about restoring energy, confidence, and control. And if while listening you feel like this makes sense, maybe we're a good fit to work together. I'm not looking for people chasing the perfect body. I'm looking for parents that want to gain back their energy, their control, to be friends with their body, and to actually have the energy and the strength to play with their kids, to not get exhausted after the day and to actually enjoy their life and to make it longer so that they can see as much of the lives of their children. I work with people just like you, parents who give all their energy for their families and end up with no energy for themselves. I don't teach diets, I don't count calories, I teach people how to rebuild trust in their own bodies. My program isn't for those of you looking for just the quick fix, the 5 minutes workouts, and the golden formula. It's for those of you who want a real transformation, who are ready to build a new relationship with themselves. If what I said in this video resonates with you, maybe we're a good fit to work together. Because transformation isn't only about how you look, it's about how you feel in your own skin. I'm Denimir, and thank you for watching this video till the end. If what I said in this video resonates with you, you feel ready to gain back your energy, your control, and yourself back, I invite you to simply have a conversation. If we are a good fit, I will show you the steps, and if we are not, you will at least leave with a clarity with what to do. The link is below. Click it, pick a date, pick a time, and let's start with what you really need: a direction.